Hello and welcome back to Competition Guru Chandigarh. My name is Om Prakash and let's start today's class. Today we are going to talk about two of the Elizabethan plays, Gorboduc and Ralph Royster and Doyster, and third one is Gammer Gurton Needles. During the reign of Queen Elizabeth, and drama flourished a lot, and this is called the golden age of British drama. In this age we have a playwright like Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, so on. Let us discuss about the first tragedy, that is Gorboduc. That is the first tragedy in the history of English literature. Gorboduc. Gorboduc is the first English tragedy which is written by two writers, Thomas Sackville and Thomas Norton. It is written in 1562 and its subtitle is Ferrex and Porrex. This is the subtitle of the Gorboduc. And let us discuss about the background of the play. It was performed in 1562. In Whitehall, in front of Queen Elizabeth. By Inner Temple. Inner Temple. Inner Temple is a dramatic company. And somewhere the date is given 1561. That should be also noted. And the play is divided into 5 act play जिसमें से फर्स्ट थ्री acts by Norton and remaining 2 by Sackwell. And this play also a precursor to William Shakespeare's play King Lear. King Lear and Titus Andronicus. अगर हम देखें तो गॉर्बोडक इज thematically very close to King Lear and Titus Andronicus, which are the play by Shakespeare. In this play, we can see the influence of Roman dramatist or playwrights Seneca. Influence of Roman dramatist Seneca. Senecan play की सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट बात होती है उसमें बहुत सारे मर्डर्स, ब्लडशेड, डिस्ट्रक्शन, ये सारी चीज़ें देखने को मिलती हैं. We have same kind of incident described in the play, because if we go through the plot, हम क्या देखते हैं? This is that play is all about Britain mythical king Gorboduc, and his queen Videna. They have 2 sons, Ferex and Porrex. What happens in the story that Gorboduc divided his kingdom between 2 sons, Ferex and Porrex. Porrex is younger one, and Ferex is the elder one. Gorboduc divided his kingdom between Ferex and Porrex, but immediately in both sons there started a race of fight for the kingdom. They both want to be the next king. They started fighting for that, and during this time Porrex killed Ferex. What happens? Because Videna, the queen, loves his elder son more than her younger son. So what happens? Porrex killed Ferex. Videna took the revenge of Ferex and killed her younger son. And then what happens? after seeing this destruction and anarchy in the kingdom of Gorboduc, all the people turned rebellious and और वहाँ पे rebellion हो गया, और जिसमें क्या है, दोनों गॉर्बोडक भी और विडेना ये लोग सारे मारे जाते हैं। तो जैसे कि हमने देखा कि सेनिका के जो प्ले होते हैं उसमें होता क्या, उसमें बहुत सारे मर्डर होते हैं, ब्लडशेड होता है, डिस्ट्रक्शंस होता है। तो सेम काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स कैन बी सीन इन गॉर्बोडक। So this is tragedy. That tragedy, Gorboduc has very unhappy ending because all the character died at the end. So जो मेन कैरेक्टर है हमारे पास Gorboduc, Videna, Ferex and Porrex, they all are killed at the end of the play. So this is a tragedy. This is the first tragedy in the history of English literature. And next play we have in the Elizabethan age, that is Gammer Gurton's Needle. Gammer Gurton Needles, Gurton, Gammer Gurton's Needle. Gammer Gurton's Needle. Gammer Gurton Needles. This was written by John Bridge, John Still. Okay. This is not tragedy. This is the genre of this play is comedy. Because the play deals with an old lady whose name is Gammer. Old lady whose name is Gammer. She loves her needles. Her job is always to act with the help of needle at home. One day what happens, she lost her needle. She lost her needle while she was mending the pants of her servant's Hodge. Okay. Old lady है हमारे पास. Her name is Gammer and she has her servant also with her, that is whose name is Hodge, and उसका जो काम होता है सिलाई का ही काम होता है, and she always do this. What happened one day when she was mending the pants of her servant Hodge, she lost her needle. What happens? Every efforts was done to search the needle, but that needle cannot be recovered from anywhere. Then finally there is another character, Daikon. Daikon is another character who is a kind of con man. Con man कौन होता है? Whose job is to cheat people. वो वहाँ पे आता है, and what was the plan of that con man? That Daikon, he wants to Do what? Then the plan of that corpsman and the daikon was to make confusion, in that case, to that poor lady, to that poor widow. He tries, he pretends to tries that his job is to summon the ghost and try to find out that where does that needle has gone. Then what he does, he said something in a very roundabout manner. वो कहता है कि rat, chat, cat, ये 3 वर्ड्स वो कहता है. वो कहता है कि इन्हीं 3 वर्ड्स के आसपास क्या है, इन्हीं 3 वर्ड्स के आसपास उसका पूरा जो है वो नीडल छुपी हुई है. देन व्हाट हैपेंस, एंड दिस ऑल रेड चैट कैट स्टैंड्स फॉर डैम चैंट. शी इज अनदर लेडी हु लिव्स इन द नेबरहुड ऑफ ओल्ड लेडी गेमर्स. तो कहने का मतलब क्या है, वो जो डाइकॉन है उसके कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो डैम चैंट है, she can be the only thief of that needle. वो एक्चुअली में वैसा है नहीं, बट वो हम क्या है थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहा है डाइकॉन यहाँ पे. एक्चुअली किसी को मालूम नहीं है कि जो नीडल है वो कहाँ पे है. देन व्हाट हैपन्स, अभी क्या है, वो कॉर्नमैन आता है और वो क्या करता है, ही jovially hit the ass of that Hodge, that servant of old widow, and during that time Hodge feel the prick of that needle. So this is how the plot get resolved. So this is the end of the Gerton's needle. क्या है इसमें, एक ओल्ड लेडी है, उसका काम होता है सिलाई करने का. बट एक दिन वो क्या करती है, अपने सर्वेंट हॉज का वो क्या है पेंट सिलवा रहे होते हैं, क्योंकि उसमें बहुत सारे होल होते हैं. उसको बनाते वक्त क्या होता है कि उसकी नीडल गुम हो जाती है. एंड दे शी स्टार्टेड एवरीबडी दैट हॉज एंड दैट गेमर, दे ऑल ट्राइंग टू सर्च फॉर दैट नीडल, बट दे डिडंट गेट दैट नीडल एनीवेयर. फिर डाइकॉन वहाँ पे आता है. डाइकॉन उसको बोलता है, वो ज़्यादा मामले को और ख़राब करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. ही इज़ नॉट गिविंग अ काइंड ऑफ सोल्यूशन, बट रादर ही इज़ मेकिंग ऑल दिस मोर कन्फ्यूज्ड. तो वो बोलता है एक एनिग्मेटिक मैनर में, पहेलीनुमा तरीके से वो बोलता है कि ये जो आपकी जो ये नीडल है वो कहीं रेड चैट और कैट इसके बीच ही कहीं छिपी हुई है. एंड रेड चैट कैट स्टैंड्स फॉर डैम चैंट. दैट इज़ अ लेडी विच इज़ she is living in the neighborhood of gamer. Then what happens, जब वो कहीं मिल ही नहीं रही होती है, तो एक दिन क्या है, वो जो डाइकॉन जो है वो एक दिन हॉज को क्या है, हॉज को बम पे ऐसे मार देता है. तो उससे क्या होता है, जो आपका जो ये नीडल है उसकी जो प्रिकनेस है वो हॉज को महसूस होती है. एंड दिस इज़ हाउ जो नीडल है वो मिलती है. एंड एंटायर जो प्लॉट में जो इन्फ्लिक्शन था, जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट थे, वो सारे के सारे उसी तरह से रिजॉल्व होते हैं फाइनली. सो दिस इज Gorboduc was the first comedy, and this is tragedy. And the first comedy is, that is our next, Ralph Royster and Doyster. This is the first comedy. This is first comedy in English literature, and 16th century में this is written. This is first comedy in English literature. Okay, and it shows the influence of Plautus and Terence. Plautus and Terence. Plautus and Terence was the what? They were the Roman playwrights. So that's it for today. हम लोगों ने क्या डिस्कस किया? फर्स्ट कॉमेडी एंड ट्रेजेडी. ट्रेजेडी वॉज गौरबोडक. कॉमेडी हमने दो पढ़ी. राल्फ रॉयस्टर, दैट इज द फर्स्ट कॉमेडी ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर. Ralph Royster and Doyster. One more comedy, Gamer, Girton, Needle. So today we discussed our first tragedy and comedy, and that's it for today. Now I will see you in the next class. Thank you so much.